YouTube! What's good, guys? It's your boy T, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video, guys, is going to be on Antonio Gibson. Yes, I said it, Antonio Gibson. And the reason why I'm talking about Antonio Gibson, guys, is that Carson Wentz went to the Commanders. If I should say the Commanders, right? Not the Washington football team, not the Washington Redskins. Okay, Commanders. But listen. I think Antonio Gibson is going to get 20 plus carries a game going into the 2022 fantasy season. I said what I said. And the reason why, you have Carson Wentz. Do you bring Carson Wentz in to throw it 35 times a game? Or you bring Carson Wentz in to keep the boat on the same track, keep everything afloat, and let's try to win games with a good run game and a strong defense? Yes. This is what they bring. This is the reason why they brought in Carson Wentz. They didn't bring in Carson Wentz to throw it to Terry McLaurin a bunch of times, and Terry McLaurin finished as the number one wide receiver in NFL or in fantasy. But what I do know, if you got Carson Wentz, your running backs is going to get peppered and bombarded with targets as far as passes and also just carries. So I'm high on Antonio Gibson. And listen, guys, I've been on Antonio Gibson before he even came into the league. Right? This guy was a wide receiver that was 230 pounds that I knew. I was like, this guy's dynamic. I thought he would be used like Debo. This is another video. I think he should be used like Debo, but they chose to put him as a original running back and put him behind the center not 100% of the time. They're not lining him up at wide receiver and motion him into the backfield like they do Debo. I believe he's an exact replica of Debo, in my opinion. But let's move on. So listen, guys. I think Turner is going to be a good offensive coordinator and be able to manage Carson Wentz without him throwing a bunch of interceptions and flicking the ball and throwing a turnover on their own in the green zone, right? Carson Wentz can turn the ball. He's a high turnover guy. But if he can turn down those turnovers and only have, no more than 10 turnovers the whole season, I feel like that Washington can have a positive game script, which impacts Antonio Gibson getting 20 plus carries a game. So when they got down, they didn't use Antonio. They used J.D. McKissick. I think it's going to be a little bit different. Even if they down by 14 points, Antonio Gibson still should get 5 catches. I think they're going to run the ball with him. They're going to throw the ball to him. I think now that they believe that he can protect the quarterback, he knows what his run fits are, his block, and also his pass protection. He knows how to do that. And in order to be a full-time running back in the NFL, it takes time before coaches put you out there because you got to protect his quarterback. His quarterback is a $100 million man. If his quarterback goes down, he don't have nothing. So I understand a little bit the reason why they're not been bell counting Antonio Gibson, but I still think the coaching staff could have done a better job. I've seen running backs that are less capable than Antonio Gibson play way more. Like Michael Carter, he might not. I don't think he's a better blocker, as in like a pass blocker, than Antonio Gibson. But the Jets used him more than they used Antonio Gibson. So I just more than the Washington Commanders used Antonio Gibson. So I want to see Antonio Gibson get at least 20 touches a game. And I believe this is going to happen. And you know I'm a big advocate for Antonio Gibson, so I'll take that. He didn't have a great year is what I expected this year, but I'm going to keep riding it because I know the guy's skill set and I know he can catch the ball. And you win with those type of running backs, guys that can get, especially in PPR, guys that can catch the ball and also run the ball. So guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video, but make sure you smash the thumbs up button and also subscribe to this channel because this is cutting edge content. And also guys, if you want to play against me and celebrities and guys who have major channels, then make sure you come into my league and sign up for $10 on OnlyFans and get ready for these dynasty leagues. Guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be incredibly fun. And if you win the the dynasty league in fantasy, then I'm going to give you a free year of OnlyFans content that you won't have to pay $10, right? Because you won the league. That's what I'm going to give back to my subscribers and guys that show me that they can play fantasy, right? Because I just love to compete. So guys, y'all have a blessed day. Peace!